So you understand the first rule of real estate, but what if you realize you didn't fully understand what the location question component of real estate really is? Guys, this is Naomi Brown. Today we're talking about a location quotient. Now, what is that? Essentially, a location quotient is an analysis of how the local economy is putting out input in relation to the national economy. So take, for instance, jobs. If an industry in a certain area has a lot of jobs, for instance, healthcare, and actually has more healthcare jobs than the nation as a whole, then that area would actually have a location quotient that's greater than 1%, because it shows that there's more concentration in that industry than the national results as a whole. So locally, what does this look like? So Lancaster County is a very agricultural county. And if you look at the amount of jobs in agriculture relative to how those jobs are in the rest of the U.S., Lancaster has almost 2-to-1 the jobs in agriculture that the rest of the U.S. does. How does that benefit you as a real estate investor? Well, as you're choosing locations throughout an area, understanding what the industries are and the jobs in that area is really going to help you be able to better understand who your residents will be and how you can serve them. So for instance, Harrisburg certainly has a high percentage of jobs within government, obviously, because it's the capital. But what if you as an investor want to understand how much of an effect the government has in relation to the economy as a whole? Understanding the location quotient will help you be able to gauge how much of an effect it has on the local economy. So in Harrisburg, there's approximately 9% of the total jobs make up the jobs in government versus 4.5% approximately over the entire U.S. So that tells you that Harrisburg certainly has double the exposure to government jobs that you would see in the rest of the U.S., but it is still less than 10% of the total jobs in that area. Knowing this as an investor certainly will help you be able to weigh how much of the impact that local economy is going to have on your property and the jobs that your residents are going to retain. So where can you find this information? It's actually freely available on the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and you can analyze a lot of different components and industries on that information. Or we as commercial realtors do have access to paid data sites where we can easily pull this information and certainly discuss it and advise you as well. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm always happy to help.